Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Will take over 1st and 10.
They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He gets loose. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Great move there. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Sooners looking to cash in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To bootleg, looking to throw. Caught, completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Sets up a critical third down play. Hebe keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Shabira. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Ball scooped up on the defense. He's got room to run.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain in the play. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. But instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Now here's the toss play. The ball is out. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
They'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass tipped in the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. As incomplete, he was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught for the completion. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, here comes the reverse. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Running with purpose. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Single back who takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Finley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He fires downfield. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, and he goes out at the 1. So close to a pick six there, but a great play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
It's a screw kick fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
3rd down after that running play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Over the middle, it's Shabira. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here's the handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They can't stop him. Look at that powerful running. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Catch made by the tight end. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they put 6 more on the board.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
That's reeled in. It's Davidson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
What a stiff arm. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay